Okay, thank you. I don't know if I have a lot to say, but
sorry, we're going towards solutions now because we need to go. So maybe we start with you.
all right. Thanks so much. I don't know if I have so much to say, but just to contribute to just what's been on the table already. I think maybe when we begin to look at solution, it's also to be aware, that as first generation migrants ourselves, I think that first generation migration is very selective. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that is that we would have gotten a lot of people who have a lot of resilience. So many of us are more resilient than our young people, our young adults that we're raising today. So that we need to do extra. We need to do, they say, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. And again, computer language says it's garbage in, it's garbage out. So if we don't put the work in, and I take your point that it's not to beat ourselves up as parents, but many of us, we cannot leave our parenting role to the education system. We cannot leave it to the community. We cannot leave. So just yesterday, I have two teenagers, 17 and 16, and just yesterday I was like, okay guys, we need to talk about sex, because their father has passed on. So I would even while we were separated, I would have sent them on to their dad, but I can't send them on to him now, so I have to have that conversation with them. I say I have to talk about safety, I have to talk about consent, and they were telling me things about consent that they've done in school. If it's not tea, you can't give it the tea. I say, but it's not tea. Say, yes, Mom, I know it's not tea, but they called it tea when they were teaching them. So they told me about consent and they've been taught in school. So key things, what can we do? Number one, we got to be a part of their lives. We have to be, not when we want to parent them. If you're just a part of their life when we are parenting them, then they will resist us. So I am a part of my kids' life from the movies they watch. When they get new music, they send it to me and they say, Mom, you would like this one, So they send me the music. I do basketball, with my son. I watch LeBron because he plays basketball. So we have a conversation. So it's called being a part of their quality world. So for me, education is my quality world. So I'm like, okay, I will give you your quality world. You will give me my quality world. So it's a half and half. So what I mean by their quality world is what are in their quality world pictures. The things that are in my quality world picture are very different, and the things that are in theirs is different. So how can I be a part of that? So for my two boys, I have to look at what is important to them. So over the 16, 17 years, I've been apart from Ben 10 and all of the things, all of the assets change. Power Rangers, I've been a part of all of those things, not because I wanted to parent them, but because I wanted to. So it's called doing with rather than doing for. Parenting used to frustrate me because I was doing things for them. So I stopped after a few years because I learned that you don't do for them, you do with them, So that really helps. So when I don't take them for the movie, we are watching that movie. So even if I have to eat my popcorn and be bored through the movie, but we watch it, we talk about it, so that we have a conversation, so that when I want to parent them, we already have a relationship. So key thing number one, for me, I would say that to help us to parent our kids is to realize that their resilience is not as much as ours. I think I'm massively resilient. They might have a bigger IQ than us. They can crack my phone and do things that I don't know my phone can do. But I have more street smartness and emotional intelligence than them.